number 8 of the Irscl Quiksilver Cup Series. We went through a very eventful qualifying. We had 10 cars that all qualified. That is the max field we have set up for the whole league, but otherwise we have a pretty stacked up race here in Florida, as we are still waiting on one other guy, Don, of course, because I'm pretty sure he may have got manned, I'm gonna guess. But during the progress of that, let's go over our starting grid. On the front row, it is a Horizon lockout. If on the pole, it is the... Hold on, I gotta pull it. So let's just wait a sec. Okay. On the pole, the sign that shows on the outside is number 97, Horizon Chevrolet of Montville. He has been pretty good at qualifying later this season, so it's a little bit of a surprise he got the pole, but otherwise he may be up for a really good race here, as he is the previous winner at this track. And alongside him is his teammate of the number 2 Chevrolet of Ballin. He has been the best driver this whole season. He did have to skip last race in Bristol, but he still earned points because of Trooper. So he's still looking to try extending that points gap into this race. Then back on row 2 is the number 96 of Janitor, showing him for the first time this season. He has a few couple starts here in Irscl history, but they date way back in season 2. But we'll see how he goes here for his first race back. And alongside him is the number 17 Snapdragon Ford of Aaron. He did show up briefly last week at Bristol, but I think he crashed out. I'm not sure what happened on his side, but he is back here once again with a new livery and starting P4 in today's race. Starting row 3 is the number 81 of Gav, one of the paint schemes running this race with the Cars theme, being based off of Light McQueen 2006 from the first of the film. Let's see if he can pull it off today. As alongside him, it's another Ford. It's the number 51 of Shelby. He has shown up on and off this season, but he'll be looking today to get a really good finish for the points. Back in row number 4. He is AFK, but right now it is number 24 of Dawn. It looks like he just got back. But the last time he showed up was last week at Bristol. Well, prior to that, he hasn't shown up since Daytona. So he is in a pretty big hole in the points, but he's looking to regain that back this weekend. Alongside him is the part-timer in the number 12, that's Anthony. He was the main caller in the race last week, and now he's up for the move to the cars, as he's looking to bring that Air Jordan forward to victory lane today. And starting at the back, due to a malfunction in qualifying, is the number 14 Alrola. He has been the guy who's been second to best to Ballin, but he's looking to possibly rebound from starting way in the back, try closing in on that points position, as it is still all in the hands of these drivers for the regular season championship. Aside from that, I'm pretty sure all our drivers are set up and ready to go here in Florida. So we'll go ahead and set it out. As we'll ask for all drivers to see and make sure that they are ready. The track is set. Drivers look to be ready, no NRs, no driver sideways. I believe we're good to setting here in Florida. As here, the countdown is out. It is Monfa and Ballin on the front row. As here we go, green flags in the air in Florida, let's go. Cyclone sells out in the turn 1. We have one car on the wall. That is Anthony. He's having some trouble early in this race. He's stuck in the wall. That's going to slow him down big time. As he Cyclone sells out, it looks like he is okay. Because right now it is chaos going on in the front. To lock the server to make sure of things, as it is side by side between the front leaders. It looks like Aaron's going to clear, but Muffa's got to run out the high side. Who's going to lead lap 1 here in Florida? It looks like it's going to be the 97 of Monfa. As they run it back down to turn number 1. They are now free wide for the race lead. Shelby's squeezing in the middle. He's trying to clear the 17 forward. He can't quite do it just yet. But as it's Horizon 1-2 on the bottom, with Janitor helping Monfa, but now they're squeezing out the back free wide. As Anthony's reporting that his internet is cutting out. That explains what's going on with the situation with the 12. And a little bit of slow-mo lag as his Horizon all down on the bottom. These guys gotta be careful after what happened last night. As one car on the wall, that's Janitor. He pinned it with Aaron. They say that we are still green. 3 laps down here in this 80-lap event. Stage 1 does end at lap 20. Just to note to all drivers and all people watching the stream. And just a reminder, top 5 will earn stage points, with first getting 5 points. Excuse me, 5 playoff points. Let me rephrase that real quick, hold on. So, the race winner of the stages will earn 5 points going into the point standings, while getting 1 playoff point that will count going towards the chase. And meanwhile, it is still Horizon on top. We have one car that almost went airborne. That is how Rolla got contact with Shelby. That was pretty dang close there. As Anthony is saying 1's on the radio. I don't know what's happening there, but right now it's Horizon, all 5 cars all the top. Because otherwise, it's just Horizon versus everybody else. Oh, but they gotta be careful with those bushes, as Don now got squeezed up off of 2 and slammed right in the gap. They still keep on control. Oh, there goes Don. He gets turned right into the pack. That's 2 cars around. That is going to be our first caution of the day. As here we go, 2 line. Monfa's going to earn the race back. As they are barrel rolling. 1 car is up and over. That is Anthony. Like we said prior, you have to brake and the exit of the tri-oval. Do not do it across start finish line. This will cause people to wreck. So we are under our first caution of the day for a 2-car spin back there in turn 3. It looked like that contact was maybe between Don and another car. After he got turned, Aaron got slammed into, and it caused him to spin, and we're under yellow. Unsurprising that we're already under caution until lap 5. But it looks like right now, it's showing everybody that Horizon has a plan for this race. And it's easily just squeezing all 5 cars all in line at the top. As everybody else is just trying to defend on their own. Everybody's already grouped up and ready to go. But just remind all drivers, whenever you're on the racetrack, do not go into the infield. Period. I can literally see by your corner cuts if you've gone on the grass or not. But it just reminds all of you. Well, you can still just save fuel on the grass. That's why. It looks like nobody's in car. So I believe we're going ahead and send it back down. As here we go, it's Wafa Ball once again on the front row. To the restart, we are back green again. Side by side between the two Horizon teammates. Both like off of turn 2. Waffle's going to keep the lead. Ball's going to cycle right up in front of his teammate. And now let's just start a four. Then train again as one car near getting turned. That's Gav. Off the nose of Aaron, but they cycle themselves out. We are still green as Waffle's getting turned. Right in the front of the pack. He is sideways. Can he keep it up? Oh, he's going to go around the wall. That's going to cause a multiple car pileup. Oh my goodness. Now because of that, Janitor is now scored as the race leader on the race back. Oh my goodness. We already had a big one. It's already lap 6. Come on, people. That was just something. I'm just gonna look back a little bit on the stream to see what happened, but oh my. Yeah, it simply started with Ball and getting turned by Bonfa, and then he was stuck sideways on the bottom, and then he came up to the racetrack, and then, oh my. I think it was everyone that was trying to group up together after Bonfa getting turned. And then Gav was just sending the 17 right into the wall, and then off the corner, Shelby slammed right into one of the Horizon cars. I can't tell that is Alrola. And then it started having gas land into it. Anthony got into it. And then just everybody was just in it. Oh my goodness. That is one crazy wreck that happened there. But seriously, that is probably the big one. It's only lap 6. Alright. So it looks like everybody's grouped up back on the restart zone. Are we ready to send it back down? As now it is a little bit change up as Janitor and Anthony are now in the front row. As nobody sideways or seem to be going to go here. Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. And it's time to set it back down. And we are back green again. Oh, and they can keep themselves cool here. Anthony's going to dive right back behind Janitor as they roll down to turn 1. As in the 4 cars at the bottom, there is a high line starting to be produced, starting by Alrola and Ballin. Anthony's going to slide right into the top. Excuse me, Janitor's going to go up to the top. Anthony is going to go to the bottom. He may be going to clear Janitor, not just yet, because Janitor got a push from Alrola. As they roll down to the turn 3, the Horizon cars are trying to group back up together. As they go up the corner, it's going to be side by side across the line. It's lagging now. But it looks like Anthony is going to lead that lap. And so Janitor just getting to the wall. That's going to put him out a little bit. It's just Horizon cars 1, 2, 3 on the top. Still trying to figure themselves out as Anthony's going to go right at the block. Oh my goodness, that was close. By that, Anthony is going to keep the race lead for now. But how long will it be until the Horizon cars will try and keep possible movement? And there it goes. Janitor's on the inside. He's trying to see if he can clear Anthony. It's going to be real close, but not. They're now side by side as Gab is always going to the apron. It's the 2 cars pinned together. That is, I believe that's the 14 and the 2 that are together. But now it's going to be a gap between the top 2 as it's now side by side. As it's continuously lagging here. So it looks like it's going to be Janitor and Alrola. It's going to be Anthony on the bottom. But they're just far away from the pack as they're near going pretty wide. Once again, and now the pack is officially caught to Anthony's back bumper as they're going over the bumps in the tri-oval. And it looks like everybody's starting on the bottom now. Well, as soon as I say that, they are going up to the top. And it's led by the Horizon trio once again. Oh, but contact! Oh no, there goes Botfa! It still is a 1-car spin. That is no yellow. So then both for drivers back indoors. That caused Monfort to go spinning over there. And it looks like Janitor is dropping back to try helping the 97. And now it looks like that onto the tri-oval, it is going to be Shelby up to the front. Holding on Alrola and Anthony. trying to make a move again. It's a bit early in the race to try to make moves early. And now they're trying to get Shelby out of the line. It's up to turn 2. Alan Rule is going to clear for the lead. But the high line is all but completed. And it's just 2 cars at the bottom, full cars at the bottom. And it looks like the plan for Janitor is starting to work. He's bringing Wampa up to him and to the pack. So Wampa ain't out of the question yet, but it's going to take a few laps to catch up. It's now side by side for the lead. Alrola and Gas slamming doors as they go across the start finish line. We are now 10 laps remaining in stage number 1. Show up on the high side. All led by Gav as Alrola tries squeezing in between Shelby and Anthony, but there is not enough room as Shelby goes to the bottom. Krasny trying to get momentum off of Alrola, and it looks like he is cleared to the lead now. So it looks like probably in about 2 laps. The 2 Horizon cars at the back is going to catch up to the pack as Alrola tried a big block from Gav, but it's still not enough as he's still trying to make a move, but just it barely makes it. As he's now back side by side with Shelby for the race lead. And it's a 3-4 car train as 2 cars pin to the wall. That is Anthony and Aaron. They just wait themselves out as now Horizon cars all 5 on the bottom. As Anthony is saying multiple my bats in the chat. Oh my goodness. But now the Horizon cars, all 5 are back up together. I believe they're going to try making a move on Shelby as it looks like they are now trying that. Oh, but Alro's going to bump Shelby up the racetrack. That probably wasn't appreciated. As the Don Deere got turned there. And it's still lagging more. As Alice is rising, all 5 again at the bottom, but now ball is dropping back. What on earth is going on here as Shelby's getting to the wall? Anthony on the bottom, they're gonna slam right back with the racetrack. Oh, can they say still 1 car spin? Goodness, what was that going to turn 1? What was that? That was just weird. It looked like most of the Horizon cars just started backing off going to turn 1. Ball looked like trying to go back to the pack, but at the same time, multiple other drivers were trying that at the same time, and just it went into a whole fiasco in turn 1. Just make sure the drivers are aware you cannot make passes underneath the Delio line. As we seen last night, any driver that tries to make a pass on the bottom is that Delio line acts as an out of bounds. If you make a pass underneath, you will or may be black flagged. As it looks like now with the 6 cars moving back together, Aaron is trying to lead on the inside. Alro is going to go with the block. But Aaron is trying all his way to get on the inside Alro, but he can't get there as they're almost wrecking back there between Shelby and now Anthony. Oh, they got the A's mixed up. My bad. Bastel, it's getting real close here as it looks like a second line is starting to form. Shelby is going to the back bumper of Aaron. He's trying on the high side. Alro's going to go to the block. Almost 3 wide there. Aaron's going to split it and almost he may clear for the lead. Not just yet. That looks like he is going to clear and going to make it up to the front. But now they're going to leave Alro solo on the top as he's going to get turned. Sideways goes to 14. Can he keep it together? He does. Still no yellow. It looks like Gav was backing up to allow Shelby to get into the lane on the bottom. As when they make it across the start finish line, it'll be 5 laps to go in stage number 1. We've only had 2 cautions early in this race. But otherwise, it's been green all the way. Oh, but Don is trying to get on the inside of Aaron that above the yellow line. He knew that that was not going to work. And now he's dropping back to his Horizon teammates who are all grouping up back there. I'd imagine they're going to try something, as that's what they've been doing all day. As it's just Horizon cars all together, everybody else is all grouped together. Just 2 separate packs, but they're trying something. As now Aaron still leads, Shelby second, Gav third. As we have one car that's going down on the bottom. That is Alrola. Not sure what happened there. But he may have to be careful because he cannot make passes underneath the yellow line. As, Aaron near got turned right there in the trial hole, but now Shelby's going on the outside. Will anybody go with? Gav will, but is it enough to make a pass? As everybody else is just on the bottom. Anthony is now going up to the top. As they saw him back there, is out his balling. Rising cars are starting to split a little bit as they catch up to the pack. As now Shelby's looking on the inside. He does have the quite to help as Gav makes a late block. He's going to push Don way onto the racetrack. They both have to let off. But Gav just is slamming the wall hard. That's going to make him lose. That's going to probably put him and Don out of the catch for the stage win. Now Shelby goes up to the yellow line. He has to be careful there. Ready to go. But I don't think Don is happy with Gav there about that move. As Gav made a really late block there on the backstretch. But now it is still Aaron that leads the way. When can Shelby make a move? He has Alrola on his back bumper. Out Carly behind the 2. As Aaron is trying to, maybe he might be trying to search the jacket here. Oh, but no, here comes Alrola. He makes a pass on Shelby. They're still side by side, but Shelby's going to drop back behind him. As they cross the line, it will be 2 laps to go in stage number 1. It's a near free wide back there. Things are getting intense here in the late parts of the stage. As they're going on turn 1, Aaron is trying everything, but Alrol's there on the inside. But never mind, he backs up behind. Oh, a little bit of contact between behind them. Alrola is trying to back up to Shelby's bumper as it's now Horizon starting to form up once again as they cycle Shelby out of the line, or excuse me, Anthony out of the line. But they might be looking to put Shelby and Aaron out of the line. Plus again, Horizon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the stage in as here they come. Start finish line. Oh, crazy moves going on back here as here we go. Final lap of stage number 1. Intense moves happening here. As now it's Horizon cars trying on the top, all 4. But will it be enough? As Aaron's going to go over and block the 14. As they're going to get really close together. They're all making contact. Aaron and all of them are wrecking. Caution is going to fly at the end of the stage. But it's still a race back to the line. It looks like still Horizon leads the way. It's between Ball and Alrola. Ball on the bottom. Or Ball on the top. Alrola on the bottom. Alrola's going to go up to try to block the 2. Here comes the 12 of Anthony. They're going to make contact. That's going to put him all the way under, but it looks like Ballin is going to get a secure win for the stage. As contact made again, and Alrola's going to earn pace second. Monaco third. Alrola, or excuse me, Anthony fourth. And Aaron, after getting wrecked on the backstretch, is going to finish 5th. But, oh my goodness, what was that? Crazy moves made on early, but it's going to give Fallen the stage 1 victory. after a very chaotic stage 1 result. All cars are set up down here on the pit lane, and we're about to save for some pit stops here. As whenever we finish pit stops, we will be interviewing the number 2 who won stage number 1. And we got no R, so I believe we're going to go here. Let's set it down for the pits. It's Ballin who's going to go and lead the way. And it looks like that Byron is now trying to join. So server log will be off for that. As here we go into the pit lane. Ball's gonna win the stage, or end the pits. Jander's gonna finish second, and Aaron's gonna get third. And it was like Jander just said that he forgot to get tires. So that's definitely something. Alright, we already brought him up earlier during the break. So let's go ahead and interview our stage 1 winner.
Hi.
Alright, well, that was a very intense result of stage 1. How was the car feel at this point?
It was alright. Kinda tight in a while, but can't really change that. So, yeah. I mean, I probably much I would say though. So,
do we have anything else you may want to say to the field, or any other things you may want to say?
I mean, yeah, not really. I just say that like the stages are goofy. At least the finishes and stuff. It's like if it's gonna be like that where nonsense happens, then I don't know. So actually, and really. Hopefully it's not as bad for stage 2, but
alright. So all I'd say is good luck for the rest of the race for you. And just at this point, just have fun.
I don't think so now.
Going to the stage before we go.
What's that? You kind of cut out there.
Byron joins the stage before we go because he's currently not in it.
Well, I'm already now situated in that, but I don't know what's going on with your mic, but there's something else. Because like the first 3 seconds of what you say, it's like stupid quiet, and then it goes up. Anthony and Byron's on this stage. Never mind that. I did not notice that. Okay, I think we should be fine, but whatever Anthony's out. Never mind, there he is. Okay, bro, that's the third time, bro. As you're about to send it back down here, we're going to ask for our drivers to see if they're ready, but it is going to be Horizon cars all on the top. Oh, boy. But no one else in chat. I believe we're going to be good here. As Anthony's already saying on the radio for the restart, for Byron to work with them. As here we go, it's Aaron and Paul on the front row. We are factory. Stage number 2 is underway. Oh, big bump from back there. One of the Horizon cars near got airborne. As they set it out, turn number 1, it is still Horizon top, Aria, excuse me, everybody else at the bottom. I gotta confuse this for a second. My bad. Otherwise, it looks like, oh, Shelby put the ball in the wall a little bit, but Aaron's gonna go up and block it. But now it looks like ball's gonna get on the outside of Aaron, and might be situating themselves up in turn 4. But Aaron is still on the bottom, but the top is going to have a major run here. But Aaron's going to block. No, he doesn't. As Outroll saying that he's frozen. As multiple cars, Aaron's spinning in the back. As they're now 4 wide. Going to turn 1. That's between Don, Gav, Byron, and Anthony. Oh my goodness. And there's almost, well, they're now 3 wide, but they situated themselves out there. Aaron still leads, but Shelby and Baldwin are just leading the way to the bottom, to the top. As, oh, too close there, but Don would be asking to back off there. He did pass Shelby on the Delio line. He will have to back off. No, but he had that. You gotta do it appropriately, Don. Out here killing the pack. So Aaron still is away. Ballin is still second. But here comes Ballin on the bottom. He's getting help from Outroll, but he's going to drop him as they're almost 3 wide. But, oh, big block by Ballin, but that's going to, Aaron's going to squeeze by on the bottom. The only question is, do we have a big one as we happen to have on lap 4? We already had 3 cautions per incident in this race, and it's only lap 24. So there might be another wreck here in a few, as there almost would be between Anthony and Byron. Too close, but they still keep it together. As it's 3 cars from the Horizon leading on the top, but right in the middle of it is Byron, the only RES car in this race that had qualified back to qualifying. But right now he's in the middle of the Horizon train, and it seems to be working well for now. Oh, without getting clipped. As one car near went on the bottom, that was, I believe that was Don. Yeah, the devil was Don back there. He was on top of the Horizon train, but now he's all the way back to the bottom as they're squeezing together what cars around. It's one of the racing cars. I believe that is Janner. He dropped way back. He's probably out of draft. Yeah, he said he V-lagged. So that was an issue back there, but now he's probably out of the draft. So he may be out of it for the stage. But the only thing is he has to keep up all the late lap before the end of the stage. As it's lagging big time here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's both the drivers and even me recording that. So I think man to make some modifications maybe. So the infield grandstands have been an issue reported by drivers. Oh, but oh, there's gonna be a wreck there. Aaron is backwards and he's gonna slide right by the Dawn. They still keep it together. They are still green. Oh my goodness, that was something. But that is now 1, 2, and 3 racing cars instead of the back. But I believe because of that incident, that might have just brought Janitor back into this race. But for now, it is still the 2 racing cars in the front. That is Ballin and Alorola, the 2 best cars from the Horizon during the whole season. As they lead on the top side with Byron, as now it's Anthony and Shelby on the bottom. As now they're getting a little tight there, relying on side draft. As it is 3 cars stuck at the top as Ballin backs up the Byron's bumper. And it's going to give it a big push that is going to clear for now, but now it won't. As a reminder, stage 2 ends at lap 40. So another 20 laps stint. As oh, Anthony back block! It's going to spin multiple cars. That's going to be yellow. Anthony, bro. Why? Okay, dude, that's at least a 1 out of 3. Oh my goodness. That was a mess. Although that only made 1 positive for one of the drivers here in this race. That is Byron, who, after joining at the beginning of stage 2, by the rule, you will have to be starting a lap down when you join mid-race. Now we get a caution, and he is the only car to lap down, so he will be getting the free pass under this yellow. As that was something. But we're going to take a brief break here to try to situate the rest of these cars who just absolutely piled it up there off of turn 4. A bad block by Anthony just got that. So just take a few seconds here and we'll be right back. Alright, cleanup has been completed here at Florida. We are currently now back at the restart zone trying to line it all up. Alright, are we ready to send it down? Alright, and out balance. Come on. Hang on, balance AFK. Hold on. Great. That was, I was looking back at the replay, and that was a for sure block. You literally ran up right in the ball. I don't know if you were trying to block or whatever, but you just completely caused that. You already got 1 out of 3, so that's already situated itself. Paul's back. He may be able to go back here. Okay, let's make sure that we're all ready, because I am not going to just wait up for 10 minutes. Like we did last night. Okay, no one else in chat. Everybody is ready to go. So here we go. It's Aaron and Gav on the front row. As after multiple incidents, we are back green again. And he gets a huge lead. So that's going to probably send back to everybody else as they're going to draft back on to Gav. So it might have been good news or bad news for Gav here. As Aaron was trying to go to the bottom, but Shelby was there. Let's go on the back stretch. Yeah, still leads. Janitor now second. Shelby's out first. Yeah, I forgot to end an eye, bro. I don't even know where I got that from, but anyways, yeah, still leads, but Shelby's now on the inside. He got to push around Rolla. That's gonna put them up to the front. So the rising cars are looking to try getting back together as it lags again. You're going down the backstretch. Everybody's single file on the bottom. Nobody's one that's at the high side yet. As out rolls out staying on the radio, they try going high. And most of them do. Not really. Shelby gets rolled out, and now he's out of line. But he is going to get a momentum from the high side. He's going to keep going side by side with him, as they're still trying to switch themselves back there. And now Jader has caught up to Gav's bumper as they're near spinning again. Oh, the 14 and 96 get together on the front stretch, and that's going to cause them way to the back. Couldn't tell if that was a bad block or whatever happened there. But now it's going to leave Aaron up to second. And this is now the my bad thing over the radio between them two. But they are still in the draft, so they are still okay. But right now it is the Divine cars of Gav and Aaron that leads the way. Don goes way up the racetrack. That's going to cause them to go pretty wide with Bonfa and Byron. But they're going to situate themselves now as they're now back double file as you complete, and now 10 laps remaining in stage number 2. Now the rest of the pack catch up to these top 3. Bonfa is closing in. He's on the back bumper and balling. That's the closest teammate they have, but Aaron is getting a push from Ballin. He doesn't look to attempt to move yet. He's staying locked on with his teammate. There's a little bit of contact between Ballin and Aaron. Ballin is trying to lead the Horizon train back on the bottom. But it looks like Gav's going to stay on the top. He had the opportunity to go to the bottom, but didn't want to. But that's going to leave his teammate. He comes from Memphis. They're going to get pinned to the wall. Head onto the wall, but they hang on to it. That's going to send Gav way to the back. That's going to leave the Horizon cars back to the front. But it's only 3 of them up here for now. But Byron is stuck on the high side. He may be trying to set the ball, maybe. Trooper is, excuse me, Janitor is close enough. But there's some guys here. Oh, Byron's getting through the wall. He's going to get in contact with Shelby. Yeah, everybody else is with 1 more left. We may have to do something at the end of stage 2. Oh, Trooper got on the wall. Excuse me, Janitor got on the wall. That's going to cause 14 out of 1 spin. Oh, at least still it's only a 1 car spin. But now Janitor is dropping way back, so I don't think those 2 are safe. Yeah, they're probably out into the stage. Otherwise, they all got it back together. We are still green. But out of Horizon 1, 2, 3 for now. They just have to have 2 cars that got involved in the incident. They're likely 9 feet there for the finish. But now it's uneven between the 2 groups in this race. And essentially in this race it's Horizon versus everybody else. Or what Horizon calls Horizon versus Irvine. But right now Horizon is uneven. They have 1 car less compared to the guys up here. Byron and his ain't even working. Alex said it's Horizon versus Irvine. Because there's only 5 Horizon cars and 5 cars for everybody else. And oh, they're just balling! He got turned off of Aaron Stone. That probably wasn't appreciated there. I don't know what happened on Aaron's side, but he just completely dumped it too. But it does just make 1 car less in the pack here. But it looks like they may catch up at the end of the stage. Right now, it is Aaron who's trying to make moves on the bottom. Oh, he's going to get squeezed under by Dawn. He was above the yellow line, so that is still allowed. But everybody else starting to situate themselves. They're trying to get a top line going. As Don, who got pushed out, is leading with Shelby and Byron. But can they get enough strength to make a move? Looks like they all three just go back behind the pack. As this time across the line, it'll be 5 laps to go at stage number 2. Anthony just got cycled out of the pack. And Anthony just stayed straight up on the radio. Shelby less than out to drive. Although they technically are 4 teammates, but they aren't actual teammates. So I guess a 4 call there. But right now, it is top 3 as it runs. It is Monaco leading the way, Aaron second, and Don, who moves back to the third. Right now, it's very uneven, but Ballin is now officially in this. He has caught up to the pack and now trying to see if he can make a move against Anthony, but can't. As now Aaron gets cycled out of line. And it looks like nobody's going to go with him still. So it's still Muffa and Dawn that leads the way on the bottom. I will say Anthony and Ball were trying something with Aaron on the high side, but they just couldn't get enough. But right now it's Horizon 1-2. Luckiest thing they have right now is that they are going to get lapped. Speaking of which, there is almost a late block made by Shelby. But Byron got shoved underneath, so, oh, what is going on here? Shelby is going to drop out as he did just brake and allow Byron to get beside of him. But now in the progress of this, it's side by side between the Horizon teammates. But now it's going to drop back, and now it's going to leave Byron out of line. He's trying to rely on the side draft, but how long will it be as he pushes Shelby into the WL line, and he's going to get wrecked! And that is 2 cars. Caution is out once again. Okay, Shelby, that's also 1 out of 3. That's absolutely stupid. You can't just straight out just wreck a guy all because they block you. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout for the stage here. So we're going to take a brief break to figure this one out. now back to send it here for 2-lap shootout for stage number 2. Oh shoot, never mind. Call that off. No. Wrong command, my bad. There we go. Let's set it down for a 2-lap shootout here. As Monza and Dawn in the front row, we are back green. Oh, they're near wrecking again. They're getting checked up way down like crazy back here. And Monza still leads the way. Aaron is all alone on the top for now. But he's going to dive back down to the bottom behind Ballin. And once again, top 5 earn stage points at the end of the stage. But first getting close to the 5 stage points, and they earn a playoff point going into the chase. Let's call turn 4. And Monza still leads the way as here we go, the final lap of the stage starts right here. As almost Ballin got there, but Aaron is getting shoved underneath. Ballin does have to get her in there. He was there. As now they get themselves sorted. They are now 3 wide in the middle of the pack. And they're still 3 wide. As Aaron is trying to get a move on the top, or in the middle. He's taking a push with Shelby. Monza's is slammed doors. Aaron is clear for second, but not quite for the lead just yet. As they're 3 wide, near 4 wide back there. Now back to 3. As they come up turn 4, it is 4 wide to the line. What it looks like is to be side by side for the lead. For the win of the stage, it's gonna be Monza. Ever so barely, he wins stage number 2 over Shelby. Third will be Dawn, Byron finishes 4th, and Aaron's gonna get another stage point in 5th. Oh my goodness, that was insane. A 4 wide finish to the line. Oh my. After that crazy move, Monza, who came out of nowhere, gets the lead late in the stage and wins stage number 2. multiple drivers who are trying to get ready. But I guess during this break, we can bring up our Stage 2 winner. That means number 97 of Monfa. I see he's up here, so do you have a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Very intense stage there, because you kind of came right out of nowhere. But you were there and when it was late, we got a caution, and you easily got the stage win. How do you say about the car?
It's good. I'm not as confident as I thought I would be in the car at this point in the race. But I'm enjoying myself. Kind of just chilling. Not really stressed out. I feel like I'm making moves at the right times. Obviously, kind of had to slide up the track to defend Aaron and Shelby, but I feel like that wasn't anything egregious. So, good luck everyone else. I've had fun racing, and let's keep it clean and green for this final stage.
Yeah, we just hope for that. We just had multiple incidents. Oh my. So that was our stage 2 winner. As we are waiting on a few of our drivers here. Cars to get lined up, but for right now it's been really intense. One guy who just left out was Janner. He said he had to go, that since the rule is we cannot merge nor rejoin, we're in the midst of the final stage. That will be the end of his race. Alright, Anthony's lining up. So I believe we may be good descending here for stage number 3, the final stage. This is where it all happens. And do we just... Oh wait, I already got safety. I just check. I believe we're all good to go. Nobody's at R, nobody's sideways, so I believe we are good to send it down to start stage number 3. It's Montfa and Byron on the front row. Here we go, stage 3 is underway. off the rear of the 97 Chevrolet of Monfort, who currently leads the pack. It looks like now he might be being friend for the race lead. Byron is trying on the high side. And it looks like it's holding on quite well. He does have some help from Ballin, as everybody else is trying to scramble on themselves to situate themselves for the rest of the race. As now it's Horizon cars all at the bottom. It is now down to 4. After Janitor had to leave. So now it's just them 4 as Ballin has made a late block. I don't know if he was trying to make a move on Byron, but that totally did not work. As now the momentum did die out as Alrola hits a bump. He's sideways, he saves it. Oh my goodness, those bombs up in the trial has been getting multiple people here. As now Ballin and Byron does drop back to the back. But they are now back 3 wide in the middle is Ballin. But it looks like now Monfa is cutting away from the race lead. He's going to go onto the bumper of Byron. And Dawn is stuck in the high side, so I think Horizon, those 2 cars are trying something. But Monfa is still off the gas. I think he's backing up to his teammate of Ballin. A little surprising that he did stay with his number 2 up there. But otherwise, it is Dees, who is subbing in for Aaron, is now up to the front. As they're now side by side in the midst of the pack. Horizon cars in the middle. But it looks like they may have Byron here join up in a minute. But it looks like now it's just 2 cars left alone on the top. Everybody else is all singled down on the bottom. Maybe the winner from the high side would share and give some advantage, but no, Alrola goes down to the bottom, and so does Byron. And now everybody else just in a single file train. I think they might just wait later in the race to make some moves. Oh, never mind, Dees is around! He's gonna cause a multi-car pileup! He almost does, but it's still a 1-car wreck. Oh my goodness. That... What was that?
Hey, Rowdy, sorry to hop in here. That was a 2-car wreck. Gav got absolutely wiped out.
But he already stated by the time Dees was still spinning. But they were not spinning at the same time. Oh my god! Okay, that's... What just happened? Okay, who jumped out of their car?
Yeah, it was Alrola.
Oh
brother.
My god! You literally can't make that mistake, bro. You literally can't. Oh my god. That wasn't gonna be yellow until it just did. Alrola, bro. Why? That was definitely something. Oh my. It looks like we do have multiple cars that are winding off the pit. Leading them is Shelby. But there is a few cars that are staying out, led by Anthony. So that eventually just saved the flying cars, who literally just got into a wreck and back in the trial vault after Alrola whatever that was, he is outstanding all the way to the back, but oh my goodness. But I think aside from that, I think we're ready for pits. It is once again going to be Shelby leading the way. Alright, and here we go. We're off to the pit stops, and it looks like they are bumping into each other. That's probably ain't gonna be good. And yep. Don and Ballin are now getting kind of screwed out of that. And Shelby's gonna miss his pit box. Oh my goodness. He's still gonna get service on the 11, but bro just completely missed his pit box. As it is going to be Gasly in the way with Shelby and Monfa top 3 out of the pits. But there is 3 cars that have opted to stay out under this yellow. That being Anthony, Byron, and Almirola. But Almirola was the car that caused the caution, so he will have to start at the back. As bro literally just jumped out of his car in the middle of the pack. He was just lucky nobody hit him. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this race has definitely has some things. We've had a spore ender. We had multiple crazy wrecks, bad blocks, and insane 4-wide racing. Just wow. Alright. Are we ready to send it here? Checking to make sure that we are ready. Nobody's in R. Nobody sideways. So I believe we're good to go to send it down to hopefully get this stage and a real good start. Oh, crap. Okay, here your countdown is down. And here we go. We are back green again. And it looks like Byron's going to get the jump there. As Anthony had dropped all the way to the back. He did not get a good jump at all. Yeah, he said that he jumped the start. But it looks like Byron ain't going to get to the catch with the bottom. And it's going to allow Shelby to take the race lead with the push from Gav. Can Byron slip in to the middle of this? Not yet. He's not clear of them just yet. But as a log bumper between the 51 and 81, it's just being a single file train on the bottom. A little bit surprising. Regarding for how strong the high line is, but otherwise it's just been fine on the way. And Shelby's going to lead that lap. We are only 35 laps remaining into the race. There is a guarantee we will see one more pit stop before the end of this race. We don't know if we'll be under caution or we'll be under green. We haven't seen a green flag pit stop in a while. Because it's definitely been a minute there since we've been having the pit under green flag pit stops. I mean, we did see some green flag pit stops back at Bristol, but those were a weird situation there. But just let's just say that through this whole season, not many people has technically practiced green flag pit stops yet. crucial thing about green flag pit stops is that there is a pit speed. And it looks like that Gav and Aaron just had an issue. Aaron is dropping back. And it looks like Gav is already pursuing the same because he's completely out of line. Hey, just to recall, it is still D's in the 17. I just completely reported back to the driver that was supposed to be in the car. Oh, but Joey's gonna near get turned by Gav, and it looks like he almost gonna get turned again. Those two are having some trouble pushing. A little bit surprising, but otherwise they gotta figure themselves out. As it looks like it's Horizon 1, 2, 3, 4 again, but Dom is slipping off the racetrack. Decent in the wall, or excuse me, Gav's in the wall. He is continually tapping off of it. I don't know what's going on there, but he is going to get a good run off the corner. And so Avery is going to drop back. As Deese is trying to get behind Byron, but he was there. Oh, but now Ballin is going to get pushed out of line. That ain't good for him. But he's going to slam right back to the D's. That's... I don't know what he's doing there. But now Byron's getting each other into Del Yo by D's. But that... Oh, Byron, you may have to watch it there. D's is most certainly there. If you do not want a whole situation what we had early in this race, we do not want that again. As it's still Horizon 1, 2, 3 leading the pack. And it's with the 14 Alarola leading them. As it continues to lag. As here they cross the line, lap 50 underway. And it's still a single file group amongst these cars. As now it's getting a little bit dicey up here. Oh my goodness, Alarola's underneath. As that's gonna, oh my goodness, what are we doing? Oh no, Diesel's around, and can he save it? He does, or no, never mind, he's still spinning. That's still a one-car wreck. But Alan Roll said on the radio, he froze. Oh my goodness. Whoa. It was like the entire top four got checked up and allowed Byron to get on the inside of Gav. I guess they were just bumper locked up the corner, and oh my goodness, Gav's in the wall again, and that, I think he almost hit him. A wall clip. That would basically screw his race right then and there. But he luckily saved it from being a major catastrophe. But it looks like now it's still Horizon leading the way, but Byron just ever so slightly is just sneaking behind him. As out her Anthony is having some things on the radio back there. Not sure what it's about. But right now, it is just two separate packs going on in this race. We are getting close to almost halfway in this final stage. But the question is, when will we be seeing pit stops here? We seen back in D2 last night, the fuel and the tires don't last that much longer around the bumpy Florida. So these are definitely interesting strategies putting up here. Possibly being made for the final stage if we continue green. Because unrecognized from any other racetrack we've been to this season, there is a thing of draft. If you are out of the draft, you're essentially raced over. But in the way of the super speedway type racing, compared to what we see at mile and a half, short tracks, and all of those, we always see drivers pedal by themselves. But here, if you want to say in the competition, you have to be pitting as a group. So if we do a green flag pit stops, we may see multiple drivers who want to opt as a group. If it's just one car alone, you might have to find a way how to catch. Because it will just be faster being in the draft than being just all alone. But during that whole explanation, we've had multiple changes up at the front. Alan rolling out leads, but now D's is second. But it looks like it ain't gonna be for long because Byron on the bottom, he is stuck on the top. Looks like an issue happened between the three Horizon cars. That bumped them way to the back. But now it's Alan Roll who still leads, but Byron second as he was there, but Alan Roll ever so closely blocked it. That was really, really close there. But that's going to send Byron up to the top, and I don't know if he's clear yet. He is. I could not tell because it's slacking. But, oh, D's making some contact. That's Gav making contact with Dawn. But now it's Anthony, who was just in an incident earlier in this race, is now up to second. But the most weirdest story is still Hal Rolla, who was literally jumped out of his car earlier in the race, which was pretty much the caution that we had earlier last time through. He is now back up to the front and leading the pack. As it looks like that we also had an issue back on the track because it's D's who's way behind the pack now. He's out of the draft. No, it was because of his... Oh, wait, it was because he spun earlier. Right. I almost completely forgot. As Don is saying on the radio, he is pitting this time. We're seeing the first of the green flag pit stops here happen in Florida. Is anybody else going to commit? But he's sideways! Sideways goes to 24. He saves it. As he is about to go down under the apron to take a pit here. Just the thing is, it's 55 miles an hour of the speed limit, and he doesn't. Don has sped down the pit lane and will have to serve a pass through. It looked like he was even trying to break there. Or wait. Wait. Oh, what's going on here? Monfa is wrecking off the corner. And he is slamming into the barriers, and I think he disconnected. Monfa disconnected. Uh-oh. Monfa disconnected out of the race. And his car is... Wait. Is his car still going? Wait. Where is his car? Where is the 97? Where did it go? The 97 was just... What? Oh, speaking of which, Gav just got turned. That is free cars, caution. Well, that was something. As he which is a race back through the line. Al Roll's gonna get it, but that was a weird type of defense that just happened. As we'll figure this out, we're gonna go to a brief break. But right now, as everybody else is still racing back to the line, it's Alrola who is leading the race. Alright, we are about to go and take pit stops here during this caution after we had whatever that was. As we have Monfa and Janitor who is rejoining from the race, but they will have to be scored a lap down. Says, here we go. We're sending it down for the guys who wants to pit here under the zero caution. And they are jacked up, multiple cars down there, and that's bad. As Anthony is gonna overshoot his stall. And so does Shelby, again. Yeah, Shelby's having a problem with during these pit stops. He just continuously misses his stall. But Alan Rose gonna get the race out of the pit lane. Ball in second, Gav third. And the rest is all itself. So you need to make sure that you are on the racing surface when coming back. You do not be in the infield. Alright, Anthony, if you want to start at the back, you can, but you have to be ahead of the lap cars. As you are under penalty. As we have a few drivers that are AFK again. Great. But also, both the drivers have just been announcing multiple lag issues. So aside from that, we were just waiting on multiple people, but I guess for now, until everybody else gets here, we can interview the current race leader. Which that is a 14-hour roll-up. Said that is. Oh right, he's AFK. Never mind. Okay, I guess since he's not here, we already interviewed Ball and we already interviewed Monfa because they won the stages. Who's the next running card? Gav. Let's see if he wants to bring it up here.
Wait, what?
Alright, so we're currently in the midst of a break. Because both our drivers AFK again. But how's that Rusty's Ford going?
It's bad fast. It's definitely bad fast.
we're having a good day so far. I mean, I feel pretty confident. The stage results have not been very fun. I keep selling big time, and I'm getting sicker and sicker by the minute as we go. So this race is turning out fantastic for the 81 driver.
But do you have any confidence that you may be there whenever this race ends?
If I don't wreck myself, yeah. I'm like my own worst enemy, I swear.
Because I haven't seen of you trying to push your other teammates, and particularly the one between Aaron and Shelby, you had a few problems in the midst of that.
Yeah. it's kind of hard sometimes. So much V lag happening, and the cars slide up real bad, and it's kind of hard.
Yeah. We are still waiting out for just be Anthony to get back, because it turns out he's still AFK. But otherwise, you have honestly, I guess until Anthony gets here, who do you pick should be our next interviewer? That is it.
Go with Aaron, man. You gotta love Aaron or Shelby.
Well, I don't think on console.
Oh yeah, you can't do Shelby. Shelby is on console. So is Aaron, actually. Yeah, you're right. You are actually completely right. I am a dumbass. I don't know. You could talk to Dawn or Byron.
They'll probably do Byron, or not Byron, Dawn. Oops. I was figuring it out one other guy.
Go for it.
Alright, so we're gonna push you down real quick. But we are going to go and bring up to 24.
Yeah. What's up? How we doing?
Alright, Dawn. You've been running a pretty solid race, minus a few mistakes, but how's that 24 car going?
It's fast. I mean, we just gotta get pushes. We need late blocks to stop happening, and we gotta stop late blocks. Just self-inflicted wounds and others inflicted wounds. So, the team's been leaking up pretty well. So I think we can be there at the end. Now it's just a mad dash at this point because the fuel is no longer an issue. So I guess we're gonna see how this ends up.
At least that answers the question for if we have enough fuel to the end or not. But overall, this whole entire race, who do you see you have been the more best pusher against with everybody else here? Like,
So me?
well, who's the guy that you've been... Hold on, let me rephrase that. Who's the guy who, this whole entire race, do you see me more comfortable in pushing or having a drafting partner with? That's
I think probably either Amaral or Monfort.
yeah, you guys have it sticking more closer when it's the whole Horizon train.
We've kind of figured out like the big Horizon train is not really the move because 5 cars pushing can get bumper locked super easily. So we kind of just trying to figure out, if you have the push, go for it, but run your race and we'll figure it out then. And so far that's been working for us. We got 2 cars in the front row, so.
Yeah, and it does look like the guys are back, so we might just go ahead and send it back down to you, and we'll probably get this race going.
All right. Let's see, hopefully victory lane.
Alright, so our drivers have returned. We are about to see if we are ready to send it for these last 23 laps here around Florida International SuperSpeedway. Like mentioned by Dawn, it is the 2 Horizon cars of Ballin and Alrola that currently leads the way. We got no others in chat. Nobody is sideways. So I believe we are good to send it here As it's ball and Al roll once again on the front row, we are back green again. As they're already about going pretty wide on the start, but they situate themselves. As now it's still pretty wide with the top three, but also Al Roll gets a better jump and gets on to the lead. But they are now 4 wide for third. But Byron draws back behind the 24, and Adam's going to slip it on the inside. And he's going to jump it completely to the back. But they are still 3 wide back there. Oh, little bit of bad movement back there. It's getting really close, but they're back 4 wide again for a brief moment. And I think they are again. Yep, they are, and there's contact. 1 car around, that is Bonfa. They are still 4 wide, now back to 3. And now they're back almost 5 wide for a split second. But it's still a 1 car spin. But more than likely, unless we get another caution, Bonfa, well, he's already a lap down. Never mind then. Although that he does have to be ahead of the 20 or the 96 if he wants to get the lead lap. But right now it is Aaron that takes the lead away, but the Horizon train is being reassembled again. Al, Rolla, and Ballin are bringing the train on the top. But it looks like Don's going to dive down to the bottom, and now Aaron's going to try blocking the train, but now Al Rolla's going to split it pretty wide. For the Horizon train, we just said I was there. It is still there, but it's very few cars. That's now it's getting really tight on the bottom. Aaron is all alone on the top. It's a Horizon train in the middle, and it's multiple cars down on the bottom as Don is trying to make a way on the inside. Multiple moves are being made into this as we're getting really close as there's contact. 3 cars are pinned together. That may be a caution, but they do figure itself out, so I think we may be good now. It took about like 5 seconds to figure themselves out, but I think we are fine now. As we cross the line to 20 to go, it is Gav that leads the way. But just a few less cars than what there was prior. But right now, it's just a single file train. And right now, the top 3, as it stands, is the 81 of Gav, the 12 of Anthony, and the 96 of Janitor. But Janitor is still a lap down, but he is leading to get the free pass if we get a caution. But right now, the top 3 on the scoring, it does show with Gav, Anthony, and Dawn. But if a caution happens right now, the 96 is in a really good spot. If you cross the line, 19 laps to go, remaining in Florida. It's still a single file throughout the whole pack. But I think the 3 cars that already incident back there are out of it. I think the 17 might be in the draft. We'll find out in the backstretch for the telemetry. We'll see down the backstretch. Is he going 190 or... where is the... okay, I guess they don't have his telemetry. Okay. That's weird. As I was saying, it is Gav that leads the way. Anthony's still second, but now it's a side-by-side battle for third between Don and Shelby, but it's getting real tight with Anthony right there. They're almost going to go pretty wide, but Don backs out. But that's probably going to leave Anthony out of the line. That's going to disconnect Gav from his teammate as they cross the line with 18 to go. As I don't have the telemetry for Aaron, I can't quite tell if they are in the draft or not, but by the appearance, it looks like he is. But we're not sure until he catches up or gets closer. As Don's way on the bottom of the racetrack, I don't know what's going on there. But now the bottom is essentially in pieces because we have 4 cars all running on the top. Anthony barely gets ahead of Don, but he's going to slip right back into the top. As it looks like the high line is starting to pick up again, led by Shelby, Anthony, and Byron. And my bad, bro. I don't know how it keep getting you guys complicated. I really don't know how. I guess just by the similar names. Aside from that, I don't know. But right now, Gaz still leads the way. It's a 4-car train on the top. The 2 resin cars of oh my god. Janitor and Dawn are leading on the bottom. But then the only Horizon cars that are in this top pack, the rest of them are either just single alone or in a double group that's just sort of searching behind, as I can definitely confirm Aaron is in the draft. And that is going to lead the 2 Horizon cars behind him. That's just going to make them all group back together before this race ends. As they cross the line with 16 to go. It's getting real tight up here, but I think for Monfa, his race is already over. But it might already be over for Janitor, even though he's up in the pack. But we will definitely know that by the time this race ends, those 3 cars back up behind the pack will be in this. Just the question is, can they cycle themselves through the pack to make it up? As they cross the line, 15 laps to go. Gaz still leads the way. And the question is, who will make a move first? They might just be chilling for now and wait till the later part of the race to make moves. But even so, who will make it first? Because we've already seen that multiple cars can run top, middle, and bottom around here in Florida. So the question is, who's going to make it first? Because we've seen in the real life races, whether it comes to anything at Daytona, Talladega, or Atlanta, they will run single file until the later part of the race, for where they can make big moves on the bottom. But some of the time, it usually ends up in pretty big wrecks. In which we've got a few of those this race. As they cross the line, it is still Gav as the race leader, Shelby second, and Anthony third. But that bottom is starting to get a little bit of momentum. Don and oh, there's contact! Anthony got a little loose with Shelby, and Don got right in the middle of it. That's going to spread the top line out. Might give an advantage to the bottom, possibly. But as of right now, it is still Gav that leads the way. But Don is getting some momentum here. Ain't really going that far, as 13 to go, and probably within the next 3 laps, the cars behind will catch the pack, and we'll have multiple cars in this thing. As Monfa is still running alone all the way in the back. Stuck at 190 miles an hour, he's almost halfway the whole racetrack away. He is still within half of the track, but in a few laps it might become, as we have multiple cars that looks to have got an incident back up there in the pack. And it looks like it's a 3-car incident, and that's going to throw the yellow. Little the split second when I catch onto another car, a wreck happens. Shelby, what did I just say about braking and the tri-oval on the race backs? So under that caution, Janitor will earn the free pass, but he will have to start at the back. Alright, so it looks like we have a few cars that's opted to pit under this yellow. Those involving the 24, 42, and possibly in the 96. But the 96 is already under a free pass position, so he'll gain 0 spots. If he pits or not. But he will be asked to wait for the rest of the cars to pit. And it looks like Ball's going to pit as well. And Maffa is... Looks like Maffa's going to allow him to pit, but Maffa and Janitor, if they are pitting, they will have to pit in a separate pack from these three. Looks like these are the only ones who are going to be pitting. Alright. So wherever these guys get sent to pit lane, I will let the 97 know when he can go. But are we ready for pits? As Don is something. Well, Janitor stopped pitting. Malfo's the only one who's pitting out of the lap cars. But if it was that case, we've had multiple ways where the guy who is the free pass, if they pit, they still get the free pass. But although the only thing is that him and the 97 will have to pit separately from these guys. So 96, you back up to the 97. Well, Muffa would get way around if the leaders are pitting, but the leaders aren't pitting. So even if Muffa doesn't pit, he still gets a lap down. Okay. Well, aside from that, are we ready for pits? No one ours. Nobody sideways. Okay. Let's set it down for the pits. So, again, these free cars pit, and then I'll let the other guys know. I said wait. Okay, countdown for lap cars. Alright, who's gonna be the first off the pit lane against these three? Looks like Ball is just a simple gas and go. But across it's gonna be Dawn and then Byron. honest, Byron, I think that by how the track looks, this is one of the Irscl Daytona models, the original one. But it is smaller. But luckily, this track has already announced that it'll be doing a revamp for next year's event. And by the sounding of it, it won't quite be a super speedway. But aside from that, this is pretty much the final race at Florida with this current setup. So I don't know if Anthony is ready or not. He is sideways, but yeah, I think he's not ready. Here we go again. But looks like whenever you go back green, whenever that will be, it is going to be Gav and Shelby on the front row. And it looks like Anthony does get back. Oh, Jesus. Okay, are we ready? Okay, no one R's. Nobody sideways. I believe we're good to send it here for a 12-lap sprint, hopefully, to finish this one here in Florida. It is Gav and Shelby on the front row, and Gav completely jumped the start. As that's going to cause a multi-car issue here. As where is Gav going? He's okay, he's all the way on the bottom. Okay, he's just dropping back. But now it's Aaron that leads the way. I literally cannot spectate him for some reason. I guess he literally left the rejoin so many times it basically broke it. But here comes Don. Don is looking behind Aaron, but Ballin is stuck side by side with Aaron now. And going down to turn 3, it is a Horizon train on the bottom, starting to be to produce. But it's Aaron that leads them. But it looks like now Don trying to make a move. He goes all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. He will have to go back up as they cross the line. 11 laps to go in Florida. Oh, Shelby gets tied, squeezing the wall from Monfa. And he's going to try splitting in the middle now with Ballin. Multiple moves are being taken here. As they're making multiple contacts back there, as they're now free wide. This is absolute chaos going on here. As there's multiple cars that are starting to squeeze themselves onto the apron. Oh my goodness, even more contact being made. But here we go across the line. It's the final 10 laps in the Florida 500. Aaron still leads the way, but it's Horizon car top, Horizon car bottom. Which will he block? It looks like he can stay on the bottom with Jander, but Don has a man up front Shelby. It's going to be right out the corner. He's going to, he barely blocks it. As they're now free wide in the back with Byron and Gav. As they are getting really massively tight, but Don's got a big push for Jander. Aaron's almost alone on the bottom. But he may have a short advantage on the exit of the corner. Can he clear? No, he doesn't. Don goes bottom. They're contacting in the back. Byron is riding on the 81 to 14. They are going for the grass. Can they situate it? I don't think so. Yeah. Can they? Okay, Gav goes around, but everyone situate themselves. I think we're fine. It took them a second to figure it out, but they're now they finally got it fixed. but that's going to eliminate Gav out of contention. Unless we get another yellow. But right now, it's Horizon Cars back down on the bottom. And it was like all 5 on the bottom. But Roll is a little way back. As Dar Ball and tried pushing Shelby, or tried clearing him, but he was there. But now as both the cars starting to group up on the bottom once again. A little surprising they didn't choose the top. But now, as it lags again, Aaron is now inside of Monfa, so he's going to make the pass for third. But he's got a big push from Shelby. That's going to push him back to the outside. And he's got another one. He's going to bring in here side by side with Don as they're checking up big down there on the bottom. That is one of the main issues that there is with the bottom of the racetrack. As now, it's getting a little tight down there. Aaron is pushing Don up the racetrack, as at the same time everybody else is trying to sort themselves out to position themselves as they cross the line. 7 laps to go. It's just still chaos ensuing here, as it looks like Gav has left the game. He's just retired from the race. I imagine there will be another yellow. So it kind of was no point in leaving, but anyways, it is now Horizon leading the way as Don near gets turned. Byron's right in it. They sort themselves out, still no yellow. As now, as both of the cars going into the wall now, as now Muffle's gonna get turned. They're going to hit the limiter, and yep, caution. We are still, this is not race back. This is not the race back. I repeat, this is not the race back. We got the caution after the start finish line. But seriously, now Gav probably regrets quitting. Yeah, we barely got the caution right after the start finish line. Barely. Take a brief break, and we'll get ready for this 5 to go restart here in Florida. Alright, after another long break, we are back here in Florida, about to send in the 5 to go. We are about to check if drivers are ready to send it here. Hopefully. Okay, no one are, somebody sideways. I believe we're good to go here. It's Janitor and Dawn up on the front row once again. Here we go. We are back to the restart. This might be the final restart of the race. Everyone's gonna be pushing all their luck. And who's gonna be the next victor of the second annual Florida 500? As Janitor makes a bad block, he gets turned. That's gonna send Shelby into the wall, and multiple cars are near spinning. Janitor, bro, what are you doing? As while the progress of that, Dawn still leads the way. Can he hold off the pack for 5? Well, this time it'll be 4 more laps to go. Aaron's gonna drop out of the pack. But can Don hold him off? Anthony still staying behind as Alvarola has to back out. He knew he was gonna pass underneath the no line. There goes Anthony. Late block by Don didn't all work. Anthony now up to the front. Don's gonna duck back low and get right behind the 12. But here comes Byron with a big launch on the outside. Does he have help? He's gonna back down to Shelby as what are they doing back there? As it's now Horizon cars grouped on together here on the back bumper of Anthony. This is not well for him. He did run the D2 race last night and almost won. But this time around, 3 laps to go. He is finding himself back up at the front. Can he hold off the Horizon cars? Or can any of them behind challenge them? Oh, but Don's gonna get turned! Ball spinning, he saves it. And now rolls in the wall. Horizon has collapsed. They are out of it. And they are pinned to the wall. We're back on the yellow. Don is trying to see if he can get behind or get past the 12. But out of turn 4, he is getting challenged by Byron. But I don't think he's not going to be able to get there. But to the line, it's going to be Anthony on the raceback. As why are we breaking in the trial bowl again? But literally, Horizon had literally just they had that thing locked up. And they choked it all away. Come on! That... Oh my. Horizon literally had positions 2 through 5. And in the span of just 2 turns, they lost it. And we're now back into yellow, and over half the cars are literally they are literally the last 4 cars in the pack. But now it's just the lonely horse of Dawn at the top from Horizon against Anthony from Divine. Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like everybody's lined up again. So, are we ready? The 2 and 14 and 97 does have to move up. You have to be locked on bumpers here for the restart. No one ours. I think we are good here. Okay, here we go. It's a 2-lap shootout. It is Anthony and Dawn at the front. Who is going to be the winner? Back to the restart. We are green and Byron is not going. And he is still sitting on the racetrack as we have multiple cars that has near wrecked at the front. And we're going to call a redo on that. The 12 or the 42 was still sitting on the racetrack. I don't think he was ready. But this is no game position here, no game position. Oh wait, crap, that's the wrong... Hold up. So we will have to redo that restart all over again, same positions as it was on the prior restart. It is a redo, as it was clear that one of the cars just simply did not win. Checked up multiple cars, and yeah, that was definitely not a good start at all. So they everyone in the prior positions, and Alan is saying that he's going to the back. Okay. As we'll try it again. Are we ready? No one ours? Nobody sideways? I think we're good here. Alright, here we go. Let's try it again. It is Anthony, Dawn, on the front row. We are back green. 24 and 42, you just need to let off a little bit there. You both jumped. Okay, you want to just try it again. Literally the top two on the front row literally just, or the top two literally just jumped that restart. We're gonna have to try that crap again. So yeah, no game positions here. But if it's found that another car has jumped, they will be sent to the back.
I didn't jump. I just had a push. Byron. I had a push, which made it look like I jumped, which obviously I guess it caused.
Rowdy, I told you in stage 2 to watch Byron in his restarts, bro. He's done it every single restart, and you've done nothing about it. Of course he's going to do it on the one that matters most.
I literally went on 0. It's just I started going before. And Byron started going before, so that put like You could check my telemetry or whatever. I can. Yeah, I don't even know. I guess it's a read.
Okay. So that was definitely something. Anyways, the stream should be fixed now. I just forgot to actually press the button. Okay. Now, just to be clear, y'all, you are going when it's 0. Do not go when it's 1 or anything like that. You go when it's 0. Because if I find another guy who jumped the start, they will be sent to the back. Or may risk a post-race penalty. But I'm just gonna make sure that everything is correct stream-wise, just to double check. Okay, stream is good. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. And Shelby's okay, great. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's hope this works again. Please no jumping. Please do go. Not just wrecking on the fucking restart again. Please. But we got no one else in chat. No one ours from vehicles. Let's send it here. 2 to go. Anthony and Dawn on the front row. And here we go. We are back green again. Hopefully for the final time. And Dawn gets a good jump on the field. This time nobody jumped. But now it's just Dawn's way to have to defend. Because no matter what, these guys are going to catch him by the time we get the white flag. Here comes Anthony. He's going to make it inside. He's there. Side by side between him and Dawn. Shelby and Aaron gets a little bit together on the bottom, but they're back behind. Now pushing. Dawn is out of the room. Anthony now leads the way as they come through the turn 3 and 4. Can we see the white flag? We are going to stay green. White flag. One more time to go. Presented by Quiksilver Studios. Final lap around Florida SuperSpeedway. Who is going to get it? Anthony still leads the way. It's Horizon all on the top. They're hitting the wall. Can they get there in time? Anthony still defending off Shelby. Down the backstretch for the final time. They are gangling up together. Contact made. They're wrecking. Multiple cars in the wall. They are all down on the backstretch. It's all of them Horizon cars. Horizon is out of it. Shelby out to the front. Can Anthony get a runoff off by Dawn? Out of 4 for the final time. Shelby defends to the bottom. Into the triumphal. Shelby is going to win it in Florida. Shelby is finally in victory lane. After so long. He was wishing for this moment to happen for multiple seasons. He's finally done it again. Alright, we are currently recording the results. So whenever we get complete, we will start Victory Lane celebrations here in Florida. Alright, we are back over here in Florida, about to start Victory Lane celebrations. But oh my goodness. That was what a tense race. I just don't even know. Just, oh my goodness. the last time Shelby has visited Victory Lane, what we can assure you was a very, very long time ago. Ever since, he's been racing Irscl full time. Made the playoffs last season, but was eliminated in the first round. But now this season, he finally visits Victory Lane. Oh my goodness. So we are going to take a brief break from Irscl competition, as the next time you'll be seeing us live will be on the streets of Chicago. But we still have a few races between, so by our contract, we are going to have to miss a few races, but we'll be back over in the streets of Chicago for the next Irscl Cup Series race. But for now, from Florida, this is Rally 54.